Welcome to Bloodbath and Beyond. Today we review Killer Schoolgirls from Outer Space. Space School is out.
Directed by Alexander Shumake, starring Donny Boaz, Ron Jeremy, and Julin. Killer Schoolgirls from Outer Space is about killer schoolgirls from outer space that are coming to Earth to blow it up. And the quarterback of the local football team teams up with the sheriff's department to take down these girls, these alien girls. Okay, so there's a story that goes along with this one. We've been a fan of Julin for like 2 years, 2.5 years. One of the first movies that we reviewed, we end up seeing Julin in.
Sweatshop.
And we fell in love and we watched like all of her movies up until we found Killer Schoolgirls from Outer Space. We couldn't find this movie anywhere. We've been looking for years. And out of nowhere, one of our viewers is like, hey, have you reviewed Killer Schoolgirls from Outer Space? We're just like, no, we've been trying to get our hands on it. Well, find out this guy actually got in touch with the director and was able to send us a copy. So we want to thank Jeremy Hayden for sending this to us. Jeremy Hayden is from Texas. He's an up-and-coming actor. This movie's from Texas as well, so maybe he has some ties with the filmmakers, I'm not too sure, but there are links in the description where you can find out more about Jeremy. We just wanted to give him a shout out to thank him because we've honestly been searching for this movie, this stupid fucking movie, for like 2.5 years and we could never find it, probably because it's the hardest thing to search on the internet. Killer Schoolgirls from Outer Space, you're either gonna get killer clowns from outer space or you're gonna get porn. And I was fine with getting both those results, but we could never find this, and like the director shut down his website. They don't sell it anywhere, so you'll probably never see this movie.
And this is 2011. Like, that's when this came out. This is not like 10, 15 years ago. This is a recent movie.
Right, and we were looking for it in 2013, like 2 years after, and it was like nowhere to be found. So, thank you, Jeremy. Now let's get into our dislikes.
You heard it right, you saw it right. We're going right into the dislikes. It's because we don't have many likes. Yeah, we like Julin. Yeah, we like Ron Jeremy. But they're not in this movie that much. It's disappointing. Oh, I don't even know where to begin with the Killer Schoolgirls. Like, I'm going right with the story. It's supposed to be like an homage to Roger Corman, and I can see it, but it's poorly done. It's like the bottom of the barrel with story and character development. Like, there's one thing to make a B movie and want to be like, yeah, I want to make this bad, but making it bad but having it still be entertaining and good, that is an art, and that is like a nice charm in this genre. This is just a failure at both.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this movie because we thought it was gonna be so bad it's good. But it's just so bad and so damn boring.
They killed my dog!
Every single scene and every single death has the exact same special effects. Basically, here, I'm not even gonna talk. I'll just play a clip, and this is exactly how every 4 minutes of the movie goes. So just throw a lens flare on a gun, have the girl chase after somebody, they stop frozen, and they blast him. And then he dissolves. And that happens probably 50 times in the movie. And that's the whole movie, and then it ends.
The worst part is, you can call the ending of this movie right away. They build up our main lead as the star quarterback of the local team. And he's like, I'm gonna quit. But you have such a good arm. Oh, you got such a good arm. We know he's gonna throw a bomb into the UFO when it tries to leave to save the Earth. Because they threw it in your face.
They legitimately showed the bomb as a football for a brief second. Like, as if the audience wasn't smart enough to figure it out.
Visually, it doesn't even look that good. The lighting is very poor. And it just looks like everything is green screen. Like, there is moments of green screen, but there's moments where you think it's green screen, but they're actually just like outside. Like, it's really awkward how it looks.
I think the problem is like they lit the foreground. They only lit the characters and they didn't light the background. So there's no like real separation between the two, or there's almost too much separation between the foreground and the background because the background's almost entirely black the most of the movie, to be honest. And if it's not, it definitely looks green screen. It's weird. When you go into a movie called Killer Schoolgirls from Outer Space, you put schoolgirls in the title, you expect to see schoolgirls. Okay, we have 3 beautiful schoolgirls. However, they basically do nothing and their total on-screen time is probably 2 minutes tops. And it's kind of shitty. And they don't really say anything, and when they do, it's just talking to Ron Jeremy for a second.
This could be a very easy job for you, to try to have a nice time while you're doing it.
Yes, Father. Thank you, Father.
It puts you to sleep almost. Like there's no characters that you just want to be like, man, that was really funny, or wow, that guy's a real dick, or oh, I really want this underdog to win. No. It's just flat.
Not one joke is funny in this movie, and they don't even really try to make jokes. Like maybe 3 total in the whole movie, and even those are just really poorly done. It's just really, really boring and draining. I will say we do get a brief second of nudity. We get Roxy Vandiver topless. Thankfully, she's great. Check her out in Spirit Camp, also from Texas, also with Julin. I want to see them more in things with more speaking roles.
One thing some of you may find distracting if you see this film, because it's the first thing I noticed, is our sheriff resembles John Cleese very much. And it's one of those things that I was just kind of hoping that he was going to come in with like a very hilarious British accent, but he didn't. Surprisingly enough, this film, the characters made smart decisions. Something came up, they go to the sheriff's office because, you know, they're not going to try and solve it themselves. But then they have the aliens gun on the ground and they leave it. And this whole time, we've got one of the characters trying to defuse the bomb with like a 4-digit like passcode, and he's like, I got this. I can defuse a bomb. No, you can't.
I know, I was thinking that. I'm like, have you ever played one of those games where you actually have to just guess a 4-digit code? There's no fucking chance. And you don't even know that it's 4 digits.
Yeah.
So it just has a number pad and you just have to type numbers into it. Like, good fucking luck. All the meanwhile, there's a fucking woman with a blaster right behind him. Yeah. And he's just like jogging along like, okay, I should be able to figure this out by the time like she catches up to me. Nah, man.
And you know what? I think the women in this movie, they are like superhuman. Like not the schoolgirls. I'm talking about little Allie. Girl sprains her ankle. 5 seconds later, jumps off of her, like, let's go save the world. They're like, you got a sprained ankle. They were just wrapping that. And they focused 5 minutes of this film on this ankle.
They were legitimately wrapping it in ice. And her boyfriend, like, gave this speech that motivated her ankle to wellness. And she just leaped right onto it.
She is Big Match John, Super Cena. She's healing. And she's given attitude adjustment to these schoolgirls who are probably eyeing her star quarterback boyfriend.
I wish she did anything though.
She really did nothing.
She did nothing other than give him a blowjob. She got the good old baby batter and then was his cheerleader the whole movie.
You can't play him in chicken. What if you lose or get hurt?
I wish we never found this on IMDb. It's been like this journey to like the unreachable thing, and then once you attain it, you're just like, oh, this is garbage, that sucks. And we're not just saying that because we've wanted to see it so it didn't live up to our expectations. This is objectively a bad movie, and I don't see any value in it, and I can't imagine that anybody else did either, and it's probably why the website shut down and you can't find any copies on the internet. So we're gonna move on to our final thoughts and ratings. If we need to, I don't think we need to, let's just give it a rating. So I'm gonna give this half a weird line about tits being blown completely off this schoolgirl.
That girl's tits got blown completely off her body.
Where she clearly has perky, supple breasts. Out of 5.
And I'm gonna have to give it 0.5 underage teens partying when they shouldn't really be partying in the barn. Out of 5.
As always, thank you for watching. Like this video and comment below if you have actually seen this movie. I generally tell you to check out the link if you want to, in the description if you want to see this movie. But I don't think you'll ever be able to see the movie. Despite how bad the movie was, I do want to thank Jeremy Hayden once again. You helped us accomplish what we thought would be the impossible. Again, he's an actor. Check out his links in the description if you want to check out more of his stuff. And if this is your first time here and this is the movie that somehow brought you to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We review way better movies than this one, and way worse.
Debatable.
More. Just subscribe. Okay, see ya.